Hi Yogi, deidreamerico here. Contrary to popular belief, not all yoga teachers get up at the crack of dawn, do 108 sun salutations, meditate for an hour, and then go on to have like a very full day. Personally, I am not a morning person. It takes me a really long time to wake up and ease into my day. I find that I function much better through mind and body if I have that opportunity to gently wake myself up. So this is going to be a nice easy flow to kind of unwind the body, unwind the energy, and give you a nice easy way to wake up in the morning. I suggest you do this before your coffee, your tea, your juice, your lemon water. Like just crawl out of bed, crawl onto your mat, and use that as the time to reawaken yourself and bring in the day. So take yourself into child's pose and really take your time here. So bring your knees on the ground as wide as your mat. Touch your big toes together, sit down on your heels, and then kind of rock side to side a little to get yourself down there so it's not like such a harsh clunk right down onto the ground. Feel out your neck, roll your head side to side. Maybe roll around through your shoulders a little, through your hips, through your low back. You can walk your hands over to the right. Take a little side stretch here. Really lengthen out that left arm. Keep your chest square to the ground. But as you reach the left arm out, you'll feel that nice deep stretch through that whole side body. Walk the hands back to center. Crawl them over to the other side. Big side stretch. This time right arm goes long. Breathe. Walk it back to center. Keep your hands as wide as the mat. Keep your big toes touching, knees wide, and come into a wide open tabletop. So not so stacked, but we want to have a lot of space so you can start to swirl your torso around in a circle. And you might keep this kind of small if you're feeling a little cramped, a little creaky, or make it a little bigger, swishing down, rolling into elbows and shoulders and head, and any way that the body kind of wants to move. Let it be intuitive. Switch the direction so that you balance out your counterclockwise and your clockwise, whatever that is. One side might need a little different movement than the other, so feel out your shoulders, your hips, your back, your knees, your neck. And when you feel somewhat balanced, bring it back through the center, and then close up your tabletop, so wrists underneath shoulders, knees under hips. Take a couple of cats and cows. Exhale, pull up your belly, press down your hands, let your head drop into cat stretch. Inhale, cow, send your shoulders back, send your heart forward, your head lifts. Exhale, curl through the spine. Let it happen 1 inch at a time. And then again, moving one bone at a time through the spine. Inhale, tilt your tail, and let your head be last to lift. Come to a neutral spine, lift your belly muscles a little to a flat back. Lift up your right arm, breathe in, open up your heart. Exhale, take a little scoop underneath. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale as you twist, get a little kind of squeezing out action through the internal organs so you start to wake them up. And get rid of anything stale from the night. As your arm is high, start to make some circles forward, back, up and around. Again, using your breath, you always want to move with the breath. And maybe you follow that path by moving your head, or maybe keep your head just kind of drop down, relaxing your neck. So it's the direction of your circle and reaching hand forward, up and back and down. Head can stay relaxed, or kind of roll your neck around along with the hand. As you come back down, land your hand underneath your shoulder. Other side, left arm, breathe it up. Scoop it through, exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze out like a sponge. One more time, breathe in, breathe up. Exhale, pull through. Inhale, high, and then circle forward and back up. Forward, down. Head follows or relaxes, but breath is flowing. Switch the direction. Breathe in, breathing up. Breathing out, breathing down. As your hand comes down, you can plant it down underneath your shoulder. Open your right knee out to the side and begin to circle around the hip. So the ankle, the knee aren't actually moving. It's the hip joint starting to wake that energy up. Sometimes hips get a little stuck overnight especially. And then circle it around the other direction. Keep your belly gently lifted so that the body doesn't do a lot of like rocking and rolling, but you're nice and steady. It's just that hip joint. As your knee is lifted, stretch your legs straight out to the side. You can stay with hands over shoulders or sit back towards your heel, but make sure that your hips are square. So if that right hip is kind of popped up out to the side, maybe just come back up. That's okay too. Take another inhale. Exhale, swing your leg around your left foot. Curl over your left shoulder, look at the foot. Inhale, turn your head to center, lifting up your right arm. A little side plank. Breathe in, open. Exhale, hand down, knee under hip. Other side, left knee out. Make some circles here. Keep your belly gently braced. Use your breath. Switch directions. Still breathing up. Inhaling, breathing down, exhaling. When your knee is up, stretch your leg out to the side, stay here, or again, shifting back. And you might find that one side needs something a little different. That's fine too. On your next inhale, come back up. Swing the leg around behind your right foot. Plant the ball of the foot down. Curl a little bit, look over your back shoulder. Inhale, turn just your head to center, and then lifting up the left arm, take this little side plank here, open your heart, breathe. And exhale, hand down, knee underneath hip, stretch yourself flat onto your belly. Bring your hands so fingertips are just underneath your shoulders, elbows are bent and pointing backwards. Inhale, cobra, lift your head, your heart, and just stay low. Nothing too much here. Exhale, rolling your head down, chin or chest. Inhale, lifting heart and head. Exhale, heart first, head last. One more time, inhale. This time, bending your right elbow in front of you for a little bit of leverage. Left leg bends, reach your left hand back, find that foot, still squaring, facing forward. Maybe press the foot to the hand, get a little lift, a little back bend. Take a breath in, and exhale, foot down, and switch arms. Cross your left arm in front, reach back, find your right foot, press down, lift your heart. Exhale, release. Come onto hands and knees, and then a little higher for camel. Stack your hips over your knees. You can have your toes tucked under for a little bit of support. Bring your hands to your lower back. Elbows point backwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lean your heart back into your shoulder blades. A little bit of a pressing forward, but you don't want to clench your glutes. So keep your glutes somewhat engaged, but not too tight. Just open up your heart. Take another inhale. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Exhale. Come up nice and tall. Swing your legs around in front of you. Take an easy sitting pose. One leg just crossed in front of the other. Both arms high. Inhale. Little side stretch. Exhale. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, left hand down, right arm stretches. Inhale, up. This time, twist. Drop your arms, left hand to that right leg. Sit tall. Inhale, both arms to the sun. Exhale, drop your hands, twist towards the left. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands down behind. Take a little bit of a back bend. Roll your shoulders down. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. You can keep your hips down, or if it feels good, lift your butt. And press the front of your hips up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Dropping your hips, breathe out. Fingertips forward. Fold down over your legs. Head doesn't have to touch the ground. Walk your hands over towards the right again, keeping your chest square to the ground. So notice how that left shoulder wants to pop up, but instead squaring the shoulders down. Even if that means that you don't get your chest as low, that's fine. Walk your hands back to center. Inhale. Exhale, over to the other side. Again, bow down as much as feels right for you so that you're not kind of creaking up through that right shoulder. Keep it squared down. Inhale, walk your hands back to center. Walk your fingertips in, sit up tall, roll your shoulders down and back. Interlace your fingers, press your palms down, sweep them up. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Really press your sit bones down, those little bony parts underneath your glutes. And that's going to give you that nice straight lift up through the spine. Let your shoulders drop away from ears. So even though your arms are long, it's not because your shoulders are hunched. It's coming from the stretch through the crease of the hip, up through the waist, through the ribs. Maybe take a little tip of the head, look up, opening up your throat. Take another deep stretch, breathe in. Hands down onto your thighs, breathing out. So maybe today instead of Shavasana, I suggest sitting tall and taking a meditation instead. So rather than kind of going back to lying down, stay upright. You know, create that energy, that flow upward. Close your eyes. Take one deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth. And kind of release the nighttime. Another time, breathe in through the nose, welcome in the day. Exhale out the stale, the sleepy, the old. Sit taller, slide your ears back over your shoulders, feeling that lengthening upward through the spine. And now let your breath just kind of come and go easily. I like to use a mantra, and especially in the beginning of the day, the mantra, I am ready, allows me to really be ready for the day. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for everything. Bring it on. So if that resonates with you, as you breathe, easy breath in, thinking I am. Effortless breath out, thinking ready. Inhale, I am. Exhale, ready. Staying in your meditation for as long as you like, and when you are ready to take on your day, to absorb all the gifts that your day is going to give you, and slowly open your eyes and bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra. Bow your head down, seal I am ready. Seal that in as your intention for the day. Close your eyes, breathe into that. Thank you for waking up with me today. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.